Alrighty there, guys, so I'm going to put my jump box in the starter and just make sure it's actually bad before I go pulling the engine pins off, which shouldn't really matter, but we will double check it once just to be on the safe side. Should be a good enough connection. The starter is not actually bolted down very good either. Okay. Well, that changes my plan. I'll just take it off and bench test it once. So, be right back. Alrighty there, guys, so I got this taken apart. As you can see, I got the shroud off. There's only one nut and one screw holding it, and I got the starter off as well. But there's definitely remnants of a squirrel or mouse nest back here. Near as I can tell, all the wires look okay. There's one yellow wire run back here. Don't know if it went to the coil or what. I'll have to do some tracing and see. But I got it off here. We'll get the jump box and try this starter out. And then if it don't work, I'll go get the starter out of the other shed, and then we'll see what we have. Yep, let's see what it does. Tried to turn. I don't know if you saw that. So it may very well, it spins pretty easy. I see a little bit of the magical smoke coming out of the inside of the starter, so we may be able to clean this starter up. So I will keep this starter, and I'll take it apart at a later date. But hold on a minute, and I'll go get the other starter out of the shed. Alright, so here is the good used starter I obtained at the mow-in last year. It works, but it also sounds like it could use a little bit of oil. So, sounds like it wouldn't be a bad idea to take both of these starters apart and look inside. So, I'll see you guys at the bench. So after a little closer inspection, and I don't know if you'll be able to see this in the video or not, but you can clearly see where somebody has hit this starter, and this was the starter that come off of the machine. And as most of you guys know, small engine world, cars in general, when you strike the case of this with a hammer, especially really hard, you'll shatter the magnets in here. And when you do that, basically it jams the starter, won't turn, the magnet field's not right, it won't work. Long story short. So, think about that before you ever strike one of these with a hammer. Especially as hard to find as these onan MB starters are. Now I pre-loosened the bolts just to have it done. That. Ooh, man. Well, the rotor on that is worn beyond belief. Wow. Hopefully you guys can see that. Wow, that is bad. Let's see. And it looks like the brushes are wore down in this starter. There's a little bit left in them, but not a whole heck of a lot. Wow, that's just bad. I can smell, wish you guys were here, but you could smell the magical electric smoke smell from this starter. I've opened it, so I may or may not. I have another one of these starters, which does not work, and I am not sure if there's a broken wire in the windings or if it is the magnet. This actually looks good inside. I might go try and get that other rotor and put in here once, just see what it does. And like I said, I might just pop this cap off and put some oil in it. Or this front bearing, I'll have to spin it and see which one it is exactly. So hold on a minute, guys. Okay guys, I got the other starter here. I already took the bolts out, so see, that is what it's supposed to look like. And this is what this one looks like. So it's amazing this one even tried to turn at all. What I have a half notion to do is to take this assembly here that looks decent and put it into that starter case and see what it does. The other thing I will say is, if I remember right, the brushes looked fairly decent in this. Now the brushes, I got one brush that's wore down, so the other case is actually better. So, can't remember if there was a trick to these brushes or not. Not that I remember. So pretty much, the bolt holes go in between the two magnets. A lot of things have marks on the cases, but that's just kind of a unsaid rule of thumb for when assembling starters. And luckily you can kind of, you guys won't be able to see this on camera, but you can get in here with a screwdriver and push these ones in. Some starters you cannot. So it makes it a challenge, to say the least. So let me get a screwdriver and do that. I actually need a flashlight so I can see what's going on. And just like that, I went on without having to use a screwdriver. Alright, I want to make sure I know where the windings are at. Okay. According to my calculations, should more or less line up like that. Okay. Now, next question: will any of this work? Hard to say. Hard to say. Well, I thought I knew what I was doing, but maybe not. Okay, there's that. Now, it may take some fiddling around to get the starter bolts in. Which, of course, while you guys are watching, yes, it will. Now, everything spins free. Let me go get a jump box and see what it does. Okay, I'm back. Still in frame. Yeah, it would appear that way. I think you guys can see. So, hit the button here and see what it does. More or less the same thing the other one did. So it almost tells me it's something to do with the brushes. Like I said, hopefully you guys can see what this is doing. So, just thinking about it. Yeah, I think this starter may or may not be a lost cause. So, we'll go back to putting the other starter I have in and go from there.